Good afternoon, YouTube. Hardball Crazy Comeback video, or morning, afternoon, whatever time. I'm thinking recording this late morning, so it might be not hitting YouTube this afternoon. But anyways, I digress there. Um, Today, I'm not going to show you any cards. I'm going to do a hobby talk, more of a food for thought. I'm not going to tell you how to buy, what to buy, or anything like that, but just some thoughts I have when I look at uh, cars, the market, modern players, and modern product and so forth. Just give you some food for thought, nothing more. Buy as you want. Preface this with saying that I am a baseball collector only, and that I purchase for long term. Every card I purchase will be in my PC for decades, basically. That's the plan, anyways. God willing. And I'm not here to make money off it, flip cards, short-term value, long-term value, or anything like that. Cards just in my PC. Yes, I do make cards cost money these days, so I want them to hold value. You know, I don't want to buy $20 cards and 10 years from now be worth $2. That's kind of silly. But this is my just my thoughts. This is how I collect. So kind of preface that with that. Um, Baseball fans here, we got the latest news of Ronald Acuna Jr. with his torn ACL, which is pretty sad news. Acuna is a star player and he's fun to watch and for the greater game of baseball. Players want to stay healthy. We want those players to stay healthy, be part of the game, if you're not a Braves fan or not. But having more star players playing and performing at their best is better for the game, regardless what fan base you belong to. I hate the Yankees, but I want to see Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and others perform well, do well, because it's better for the game. I enjoy watching them play, even though I hate the Yankees. Anyway, so this Acuna news got me rethinking a discussion I had with my brother. He collects cards too, more predominantly football than I do. Um, but he does other sports, Hall of Fame rookie cards and such. We over holidays we get together for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We always have hobby, sport, Hall of Fame discussions and such. And we kind of talked heads and discussed a few things. And one item I always think of back if you're a long time collector like me myself, who were collecting in the 80s. If you ask any of us baseball card collectors, they say 89 or so, 80, 89, you'll probably agree that all the following players we would think would be in the Hall of Fame. Let me think. Darryl Strawberry, Doc Gooden, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, Eric Davis, Bo Jackson, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, Brett Saberhagen, Oral Hershiser, Don Mangley, Will Clark. If you're around 88, 89, you probably think all those guys would be in the Hall of Fame. Or at least 9 out of 10 of those guys would be in the Hall of Fame. But guess what? Absolutely none of them are right now, which is, kind of sad for collectors. But, they're all great players. They're all great careers. Um, they're still all very relevant. And most are very relevant in the hobby, but none are Hall of Famers. Um, which gets me thinking the rookie card classes of say 2018, 2017, 2019, 2020, anything forward. I always think of those guys, that group of players, to take pause when I go all in on these young guys. Yes, I do have rookie cards of them. Either I pull them out of the pack, or I might buy like a $3 or $4 or $5 base rookie card of them. I'm not paying $50, $100, $200 or more on any these autograph, low numbered image variation, shimmer refractor, wave cards of these guys. I'm not going to full all PC on these guys. I might, see a card here and there, low dollar card, pick up a cheap card for the PC. I think it's a cool looking card, but I refrain for buying any of these young stars because I always think about that group of players and thinking none of those guys are Hall of Famers. How much of these guys we think right now are going to be future Hall of Famers and are not going to be Hall of Famers. So that's how I give you a little thought. Like Ronald Acuna Jr. now it gives me some ideas of he's the next Eric Davis. Eric Davis had a great career, but kind of plateaued with his injuries and such, and Acuna is he the same breath? I don't know, but some food for thought there. Um, I just kind of buy what you want to buy, but be careful when you go all in and stuff. That includes for grading too. If I don't submit much card, I recently did 10 cards for through my brother to SGC, but they're all old vintage guys, surefire Hall of Famers. My most modern guy is a Mike Trout rookie card, but I refrained sending in Acuna, Soto, or Tani, Guerrero, Tatis, anybody more recent than that, Bobby Witt, Julio Rodriguez. Uh, they look like they're going to be stars for years, but I refrained spending $15, $20 a pop, sending, adding to my cost of these players and not knowing if they're going to be Hall of Famers. So I only send in surefire Hall of Famers if I have a grading, and I will not pay up for graded 10s of these guys. If I see a rookie card of one of these players, like, oh, I like this rookie card. I don't have this Stadium Club rookie card of Bobby Witt Jr. or something like that. It's like, I see a PSA 9 at the same value or SGC 9 at the same value as a raw card, I might do it, but I will not pay personal money to get my young stars graded because I don't know what the future holds. They're still very young in their career. That's just something to think about. I know it's that the graders are doing this mostly for flipping for PC, but I just trying to limit my cost, I guess, for the modern, ultra modern, younger cards. Um, One other thought with the grading is with ultra modern stuff. I do not collect football. I still not a fan of it anymore. I used to watch football a lot, but having my weekends ruined because of bad officiating, bad schemes, bad coaching, uh, because my team lost. Then subsequently watch another team, hoping that team loses and that team wins because of bad officiating, bad coaching or whatnot. It just ruined my weekend. My life is a lot better just without football. So I don't even watch football anymore. I just lost total interest in the game for other reasons, for that and other reasons too. And if I was a football collector, I would not buy anything ultra modern because basically. Uh, you're basically buying these young rookie cards, young stars. You're basically buying pitchers in baseball. The injury risk is so high on these guys. It's just like buying pitchers, waiting for them to get hurt. Yes, some will become stars and such. Then also the whole player gets drafted, quarterback gets drafted, or wide receiver gets drafted to a team, a high round pick. It's like, oh, this is the future. This is a team. But you got bad coaching, bad schemes, and they're basically become not great. Like Trevor Lawrence gets drafted by the Jaguars or whoever Urban Meyer was coaching, and he turned into that dumpster fire. But fortunate enough for Lawrence, Meyer lasted only a year, and he was able to get out of that 1 year healthy and onto the next coaching, so he actually may progress. Say if Mike Trout was a football player, he played. He's the best player for the last 10, 15 years. And if he was actually a football player and had played in a bad organization like the Angels is a bad organization, no offense to my Angel friends out there, but ain't ran very well. He probably wouldn't last about 2 years in the NFL because of the bad coaching and bad run organization. And football, that's why I wouldn't touch it. My brother had a rule, and I think he kind of got away from it recently, but I think he's going to get back to it. 4 or 5 year rule, like waits for a rookie to play 4 or 5 years to see what he does before buying into him. If he pulls a rookie card out of a pack, he keeps it, I guess, or whatever. But going after a rookie he'll wait several years 4 or 5 years before they do anything. If he becomes a legit star, he'll go after it. If not, let the other people get hung out to dry, I guess. I think there's still a lot of dead money being thrown around in football, especially modern football. It's going to blow up in people. Some of these guys are not going to turn out to anything, and they're paying high dollars for these young stars, and it's what it is, I guess. So if you're worried about buying low in this 4 or 5 year thing, I think within that 4 or 5 year gap, there will be miss playoffs, um, uh, playoffs ended shortly, injuries or whatnot, that the team will not perform as well. You will have lulls in the market where you can get that quarterback that looks like to be a future star, but there's ups and ebbs and flows in every player's market, whether how great he is. Anyways, that's my food for thought in terms of young stars. Just be kind of cautious. Just think of back to the hobby years ago when we thought were superstars or not superstars. Don't go all in on these guys. Of course, buy what you want. Just give you food for thought, and that's how I collect. Um, and thank you for watching. Have a good night.